Hi everyone. Good evening. Thanks for coming to the stream. And with me, I have a few guests. Man. What do I call you?
Professional streamer Michael
Oh,
Malphasura.
banjo tuber Malphasura.
Shut up!
I also have with me Arcade,
Yo.
and I have Melo.
Hey, what's up?
And today, playing some Mario 64 because I need footage.
No, that's actually a good thing because then you just laugh over and over again.
Dude, what if the joke sucks? What if you told a really big stinker and now you just have to live with that?
He busted out the Tommy Wiseau laugh. Melo, didn't you? Yeah. I'm trying to remember if this was you who told me. Didn't you delete your brother's Mario 64 save file to hear him go wah?
Yeah, I wanted to hear Mario go. Whoa! I wanted to hear him do that.
You couldn't have made a new save file to delete.
It wasn't important.
No, I didn't know it would delete everything. I was like, oh, the colors are different now. Now that I went into this new menu, this is so cool. I'm gonna pick the one that has 120 stars on it.
I like that Mario Galaxy 1, the color palette's darker than 2's is. I feel like 2's just too bright for me. I feel like it took the personality out of it a bit for me.
I played 2 somewhat recently for the first time, and yeah, I don't hate it, but I don't like it nearly as much as 1. All the atmosphere is gone. It's
right.
It feels too bing bing wahoo. The first Galaxy is a little less bing bing wahoo.
I want to ask you guys this question because when I streamed this with Alf, he didn't see it. Okay, so whenever I'm trying to shoot to the island in the sky here, I always aim for this point of this cloud because do you guys see this? This cloud looks like Goofy.
You've talked
about
it,
right?
Look like Goofy.
It looks like Goofy.
Yeah,
it looks like Goofy.
It does look like Goofy.
And this is his eye, so you shoot for Goofy's eye and you always land on the platform.
That's not Goofy at all.
No, I see it. I see his big mouth. We go, yuck. Yeah, he's mid-yuck.
Listen, maybe it's because I watch a Goofy movie every day, but
so he's very familiar with the proportions.
I've never looked at that cloud and thought that's Goofy.
You're telling me, okay, but have you seen the old 50s Goofy cartoons? Tell me that, Mike.
Okay, but that's not Goofy anymore.
That's real, Mike. What do you mean anymore? That came before that.
Goofy's ever been.
You're talking
that's arguably him at his goofiest.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Are you telling me that in the 30s and 40s and 50s, Goofy was goofier than he was in an extremely goofy movie?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
50s Goofy is where it's at.
She made
also,
it.
when I said that's not Goofy anymore, I was referring to...
What do you guys think about the DS version of this game? Because I've been having this conversation in my head with myself recently
I got it for free.
Oh.
I got it for free one day because I was sitting in my middle school hallway by my locker, and some kid from my class just comes up to me because I'm playing on my DS. He's like, "Here, this is yours, right?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "No, take it, just yours." I'm like, "It's not mine." And he just shoves it on me, and that's how I got my actual copy of Mario 64 DS.
That's real. There's some kids that got they just kind of they'll just give you games. I had this one kid at my elementary school that would give me his N64 games in exchange for a thing from my lunch.
Oh my god.
That's how I got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
When I was in,
he was like, "You want Pokemon Stadium?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Can you
he was like, "Give me your Jello."
Yeah, exactly.
That must have been expensive for the poor kid's parents when you think about it, because games back then were $60, and
they didn't understand.
Yeah, but it was GameCube time, so I guess he was like, "I don't need these anymore."
Oh, that's fair. Now that reminds me, in elementary school, I had a friend who had a whole con running where he was hustling another kid to play on I don't even remember what system it was. I think it was a Game Boy or something. But he was hustling this other fucking kid to play on his Game Boy in exchange for Pokemon cards. And it was for a short amount. He would give him fucking rare-ass Pokemon cards to play on the half-hour ride home on the school bus.
Wait, so why are you doing the Alice one? Oh, you just want to do the triple jump into the cage, I guess?
Yeah, I just want to be cool and accepted.
Mm-hmm. I like the first Snow World also, not...
Oh, hell yeah.
I can't remember what it's
Snowman's
called.
Land.
What is it? Is it
oh wait,
no.
no.
Freezy
That's
Peak
Cool
is the
Mountain.
one. Yeah, Cool Mountain. Oh, that's the yeah.
Oh, come on. Freezy Peak, Michael, you know where that's from.
I hate you.
Man, we'll know when you get to it when you decide to do that one. But Bob-omb Battlefield has like the worst 100 coins ever.
No! No! Oh god. Oh god. Don't look away, guys. Don't look at the stream. don't look away.
Oh my god,
no.
Mikey! I just saw that.
No. Oh man. Well, here I go again.
I sure hope you fire someone for that blender.
Gosh, that's annoying. You know, something that happened to me this year when replaying this game was I became Rainbow Ride pilled. I used to hate that stage, and now I love it.
Oh, it's a fun stage.
It's a great
really
stage.
cool.
I think I skip Rainbow Ride like every time I play this game.
Makes sense. You don't have taste.
You should have, proved me wrong. Been
No.
unpredictable. Become ungovernable, monkey.
I can't hear you. My chin's growing too big as I played the game the way it was intended.
What do you mean chin's growing? Like Mac tonight?
You don't know about chin gains?
Yeah.
I don't know about chin gains.
Filament. Oh, hey, Alf.
Yeah,
You gotta wear the chin strap and do you gotta do like you bite the weights connected to a rope and you use that to make your chin huge.
You gotta be chin maxing.
Yeah, chin maxing.
Yeah.
I've a very strong chin without that, so I don't know how much I want to do that. That would be like dangerous. What if my chin gets too big?
You're a Giga Chad.
What a paradox for a man. What if my chin gets too big?
Yeah.
What if I
don't
what if
wanna
I
get
look too
big.
good?
I don't want to look like the Bogdanovs, dude. Monkey, this is
The
embarrassing.
Bogdanovs only got that from plastic surgery, so you're good.
Yeah, they're not
I'll just
natty.
get slightly less than the Bogdanovs.
Yeah, they're not natty. They don't
Why
have
don't-
natty chins.
Why don't you want to look like Jay Leno?
Does anybody actually want to look like Jay Leno?
Jay Leno's making it work.
I mean, I like Jay Leno. He's a cool guy, but like,
No, he's not. Did you see how he treated Conan?
okay, well, I guess I don't like him because he's not a cool guy. But my point is,
Listen,
That
all
was
I'm saying
funny.
is
I
that
love-
Jay Leno was on TV
Oh.
and you aren't.
Dang.
I love when he was on I love that how he gave it to Conan and then he was like, nah, never mind.
You know, Michael,
Conan is
would
good, but
it
isn't
kill
as
you to
good
be
as
nice to
Wisdom
me
of
for a
the
second?
World.
Monkey, it would kill me to be nice to you because it wouldn't kill you to be nice to me.
I forgot Mikey's back in his villain arc.
Yeah, I actually did tell you that.
Well-
I think I texted you, I'm back in my villain arc, like
Which
verbatim.
which by the way is a normal thing to say to people.
It's a very normal thing because I'm a normal person who just happens
e-
to be in his villain arc right now.
I'm evil maxing right now.
Exactly, you get it.
Michael's just playing the evil route on of the JRPG he is.
He just
fully
sometimes Alf says something and it makes me wonder, like, is this reciprocated?
Alf, behave yourself. We don't want a repeat of,
The incident.
the incident.
Like, no, it wasn't a fan translation. It was the European translation of a game. They managed to catch a religious motif
Come
that
back.
the North American ones didn't. I think it was like an NES game about Dracula or something, and they got rid of a church.
Castlevania.
No, it
This-
wasn't. It wasn't Castlevania
back.
on the Nintendo 64.
There you are. Come back. This penguin won't come back.
The penguin's a hater.
This penguin
Oh,
is such
I
an
just
op.
realized the penguin. The penguin is the same as is that penguin the exact same model as the big one, just scaled down?
Yep.
No,
I
it's
never
actually,
thought about that, but that's what it is. It's the same as the mom penguin. It's just
Come
small.
back. Stop.
No,
Don't
it's a
talk
whole
to
new
me or
model.
my son ever again.
It's
I-
a whole new model, dude. They actually changed one vertex.
We'll come back to this.
There was a
My mom.
Oh, dude, I
Classic.
just saw snowman on screen. Big snowman hours. Sorry, I have a normal
That's
obsession. I mean, not an
for those
obsession.
who
I'm-
not in the
Whoa.
for those not in the know in the
Oh,
chat.
nice.
That's Canadian vernacular.
I'm a normal person about snowmen.
No,
okay?
gosh dang it! I looked so cool, and
Yeah,
then
that was-
I made something. I did something really stupid.
I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting to see it. Yep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yep. You hate to see it.
Well, Sega just
Michael 64.
when Sega said they do what Nintendo don't, they were talking about we are open about religious freedom and imagery. That's what Sonic is all about.
The real thing Sega does that Nintendo don't is put the Bible in games.
Yeah. Are you really a streamer? Name everyone who's watched you. No. Oh my gosh, that was really scary. Something I don't like about the controls of this game is sometimes when you press the opposite direction, instead of Mario just turning that direction, he'll like run in a half circle.
Yes,
And
yeah, I hate when Mario does that. I'm
and it
like, what
just-
are you doing?
It throws me off, and sometimes I accidentally just die because of it.
Oh, actually, Kay's recently talked about that and how he patched it.
Oh yeah?
He patched that out. The reason why is because it's when you're standing still and you do a turnaround, he will do a full 180 like circle. But if you hold forward for a frame and then back, he does a quick turn.
Ugh,
And Kay's just changed it so that he always does a quick turn.
that's
But, like,
nice.
It's intentional. They want that to happen, even though it really feels like a bug. And it's partially due to bad
Oh,
polling.
so it's an intentional choice?
Yeah, it's an intentional choice. It feels like it's a bad polling thing, but it is just on purpose. They want that to happen.
Nation of somebody you don't enjoy. It's like it's
Whoop.
not gonna be entertaining.
Yeah. There are people who do funny raps though. Like there's some
Oh,
funny
that
Tyler
Goomba
the
got fucked.
Tyler the Creator does a lot of funny stuff.
Oh yeah, I love Tyler. Well, some of his early stuff. I said the whitest thing in the world. I love Tyler the Creator.
His Twitter account's hilarious too, or it used to be. I don't really follow it anymore, so I don't know. But I like the one where he's like, "How's
There's the
cyberbullying
one
real?
tweet,
Just
how the
close
fuck
your."
is bullying real. Yeah. And every single one of them is every single word is capitalized.
Yeah, it's such a good. It feels
He
like
made
bait.
another one about like when kids started going to the hospital for their jewels. Dumbass kids with them jewels gonna pass out trying to be all cute and shit, then gonna be on Insta like, my lungs hurt and chest hurt and I need sympathy. Ouch, ouch, you stupid bitch. That's the thing. It's everything's in caps. There's no punctuation. Would you rather have Donkey Kong as the playable character that he wasn't like 1 to 4, or do you like him being like a space that you land on?
I'd rather him be a playable
He's like an
character.
anti-Bowser.
I like him as a playable character.
Yeah, me too. I like him being a
doing?
playable character. I
Here
don't
are
like that
coins.
they took him away and made you like get him as he's like a space. He gives you like coins.
What is it? It sucks because they kind of got rid of him as a playable character not too long after they finally figured out how to make him look good in a 3D game.
Yeah. It was after they made him. He just looks like a big old mess of textures in 1 to 3.
Yeah. And then 4 they
There's
finally
gotta-
got it right, and then I think 5 is when they took him away, right?
5 is when they made him a space. Yeah. I know all these details about the Mario Party game. No, it was 5 when they introduced this, and 4 when they removed that.
Do you know the really funny lore of the story of Mario Party 4?
I know that like I know it's like I'm trying to remember what the actual lore was. They got like a letter, right? Like they got a little thing.
They get a letter because it's all of the characters' birthday. Every single one of them had the
Oh.
same birthday.
Yeah, they all got the same birthday, and they got to try and they got to
they're all
compete for who gets
Korean?
the cake. Yeah, they're all Korean.
You have to just kind of play until eventually you figure out what's happening because it just drops you in right with Neku.
Yeah, it does.
Can I land it? Oh, that's so satisfying.
How do you remember the pointing for this one?
Oh, phew, there we go. I don't have a mnemonic for it. That's why I failed 4 times. There's no Goofy here.
I don't know if other people have this thing, but when I play Mario 64, Mario in this game is always like a toddler.
Well, yeah, because you can do the goo goo gaga baby crawl.
You can do that, and you slide on your tum tum on the slide.
It is true.
You do slide on your tum tum.
He does
And
have.
he's got the proportions of a little toddler, and he's got overalls on. Like
I love how like ridiculously short and compressed Mario is. Particularly in this
Yeah, I
and
love it
Sunshine.
too.
They made him a little chubbier in Odyssey, and I still love that. I love in the movie and stuff how he's like such a little guy, and everyone makes fun of him for being short. Because when I saw the movie with Alf, he eats the mushroom or whatever, and he goes, "Wow, I'm tall," and I'm like, it appeals to the male fantasy.
I'm back.
I wasn't sure if you had interest in 3 at all, because I know they got that remake going on, and we were
Oh,
talking
I think the
about it.
3 is a fucking disgrace, that remake. The one thing, they had one job, and it was to make it so that when you go to play Persona 3, you don't have to play 2 different games to get the full story.
Melo, what have you done? You've asked him about.
You asked him a
about his thoughts on
question.
Persona.
Oh no. I gotta.
Oh no, somebody in chat asked an even
You've
more
unleashed-
awful question. Somebody
you've
said
unleashed the
favorite
beast.
SMT.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Nocturne, obviously.
Hold
My
on,
favorite
let's
is
see.
Strange Journey.
Oh my god, you are so fucking based. Brian. I was gonna say the same. Nocturne is so overblown, but Strange Journey is just fucking peak.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it.
I played Nocturne because
I
you
hate
told me
you.
it was one of the best ones.
No, I just said that one because I thought I'd be cool for saying I like that. But I haven't played it.
Dude, Strange Journey's the best one.
Arcade, what were you saying about Kojima?
Oh, he gives his funniest guys the hardest battles.
So
Yeah.
true.
His silliest little guys. His funniest battles. Ooh.
My friend gave me a little link to a thing Kojima said on Twitter recently, or not recently. This was 10 years ago.
Okay.
It said, just so you know, it may look like rainbow flag T-shirts that I'm wearing, but I am not a gay.
I love that tweet so much. He was so real for that. He just felt the need to inform people.
Kojima's so
Yeah, it's
funny.
not even. I love his English Twitter.
Well, yeah, but it's like Norman Reedus, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Fucking, he got the director of a few movies. Nicholas Winding.
No,
can't remember
Guillermo
his
del
last name.
Toro. He got Edgar Wright. Oh, come on.
Yeah, like
I was so
I
cool for
feel
a
like-
second.
Actually, I saw at one point I was looking for some information on Kojima, and I ran across this weird thread where it was like I think it was a Reddit thread that I like just clicked on because the title interested me. It was this guy
Right,
basically
right.
saying,
Just
like,
because it interested you. That's why you were
Well, no,
on
'cause-
Reddit, of course.
the title was something so absurd. It was like, why does Kojima fetishize American actors or something? And the guy was basically just pointing out how, like, have you ever noticed that Kojima really likes to befriend American actors and directors? And it's like, maybe he
Yeah,
likes
he's
American movies?
he's a weeaboo. He's a Westaboo, dude.
He is a Westview, undeniably. But
Undeniably.
they were acting like he's such a, like, freak for it. And they pointed out, they were like, you ever notice how none of these people are really his friends? They're just there because he wants them to be. And then he went on some weird tirade about how Geoff Keighley is the only American who really actually likes Kojima and wants to be his friend. Every other American that he's friends with just is tolerating him. And I'm like, what is this guy going on?
That's
And all the comments were the same thing. It was people that are like, yeah, I agree. I mean, it was so weird when he recast Snake as Kiefer Sutherland. Like, what a Westaboo.
it was a weird decision.
I think it was a little mean to do that to
It was
David
mean
Hayter.
more so. It was mean more so
Yeah.
than weird.
I love that that Westaboo thing. It's like a classic image. That Japanese guy. It's like my hobbies: barbecue sauce, cowboy hats, and rawhide.
I love that.
Yeah, howdy, my
How-
name is Rawhide
Ra-
Kobayashi.
Rawhide Kobayashi.
It sounds like an American name that a Japanese person would come up with for like credits in an NES game.
I love him. I train with my branding iron every day. Both Texas and Oklahoma dialects.
I love when I get my American visa, I'm moving to Dallas to work in an oil field to learn more about their magnificent culture.
I saw there was one tweet that made me laugh. It was somebody talking about like how weeaboos often get mocked for like, you know, if you went to Japan, nobody would like care about you. You're just a weirdo foreigner. But then they
Yeah.
pointed out that like people often also use the example of like the opposite. Like imagine how weird it would be if there was a Japanese guy who only watched like King of the Hill and thought America was everything he saw in that show.
But
And then he pointed out-
"Oh yeah, it is,
But
dude."
it
It's true. They'd be correct.
Let me show you around here. I'll show you how it's just like it, dude. You're right.
Exactly.
Like,
If somebody came from Japan and was like big on King of the Hill and SpongeBob, and that was his only influence of Western culture, that's the only thing he knew. He came to
hey,
America
now,
and said like,
Sponge-
"I want to be
SpongeBob
American."
SpongeBob is
We
we
would-
would bikini atoll. It's not in America.
Yeah, come
Praise
on,
him as a
man.
god. If somebody came in here with only American cartoons as his context, we would fucking worship him as a king. We would throw parties in his honor every week
yeah,
because that's the funniest thing to us.
it's so cool.
He would be the coolest.
Japan does have a lot of like what are they called? Like they're basically like they're not obsessed to the. There's some that are obsessed with America, but there's a lot that are obsessed with Germany.
Is that a
I
red
really
flag, Mello?
No, I don't
really
think so. I think it's just like we were pals that one time.
I was really hoping that you were gonna just end the sentence after Germa.
I feel like nowadays I feel like I'm in an amusement park when I play like a Pokemon game. Like now I don't even have my HMs, so my Pokemon aren't even like doing stuff in the overworld. It's just like I call on something. If I want to get on my bike, I gotta put on like lycra and a helmet and do all this shit. I used to just be in my street clothes riding my bike in the old games. Like, I felt like I was more like I guess in the old games I felt like I was like a kid on an adventure, you know. And the new ones, it's like I'm getting permission to ride my bike once I put my knee pads and my elbow pads on.
I thought you were doing the Scorsese quote for a second there. It feels like theme parks. Ooh. Oh shoot! Oh goodness.
That I
Yeah.
wouldn't use otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, because arcade was a starter. Was just use my starter, get them to level like
man.
80.
Yeah, I had I forced my Piplup to
Not to evolve.
not evolve, and I had to have Hydro Pump at level 40.
That's so based. That's
I had it one shot every single Pokemon in the electric type gym, the 8th gym in Gen 4.
Yeah.
It just absolutely destroyed that gym.
Look, if you keep your Pokemon not evolved just so they can be cuter, that's a win. That's so cool.
Colo, but I want a shiny Lotad.
What is Ludicolo meant to be?
It's a Mexican.
What?
We were watching, or what we were watching, but our friend was posted this picture. It was like a picture of Shadow the Hedgehog with impact text on it. It said, "Sometimes 2 beers is dinner."
It was so real for that.
It's so real. Fuck.
You remember in Generation 1 when they added 151 new ones? That was
Yeah.
So real. That was there was no reason for them to go that
They
hard.
went hard. I
Are there
can
any-
try to answer it. I want to look at all the legendaries. What are the ones I think are cool?
all the
Suicune's pretty cool.
legendaries.
Suicune's dope. I always liked Entei the best of the dogs, though.
Entei's cool, yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite SMT demon, Michael?
Oh, Jack Frost. Do you not see my fucking profile picture on Discord?
But
I mean,
Jack
you-
Frost or Black Frost?
Black Frost is cool, but he's evil, and I'm not that evil.
Unlike Jack Frost, the demon.
Okay.
Regice. Regice is fucking cool.
Dude,
I like
Regice goes
Regice a
hard.
lot.
True. I really like
goes
Reggie
super
Steel.
hard. Me
I mean,
too.
because the obvious choice, right? Like the most basic choice is Mewtwo.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody likes Mewtwo.
But Mewtwo's so cool.
Okay,
Oh,
but you know
dude,
who's cooler?
Azel. You know what's cool? Azel from Gen 4 has a cool thing. I always like the trio ones. I know
Oh,
these
yeah.
trio ones are always my favorite ones. I think because they're not as heavily designed as the box legendary ones.
I can't pick a favorite. Actually, no, I can. I just saw it. It's Chiyu. It's the little goldfish one. From Gen 4.
Did you say Chigu?
No, Chiyu.
I had my entire life flashed before my eyes.
Michael Discord, do you know about the Chigyu?
I don't know, but my point is Chiyu, the little goldfish. I like him.
Who's your favorite Mario character, Michael?
Waluigi, without a doubt.
Basic choice, but all right.
I relate to him. I find him relatable.
Because he's weird and
Metatron?
left out all the time.
like
Metatron.
Other than that,
No, what? Why'd you bring up Metatron?
Oh, someone in the chat brought it. Oh, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
SMT.
Oh,
yeah,
SMT.
Metatron.
Okay, gotcha.
dude,
Oh,
Metatron's one of my
what's-
favorite
what's-
SMT demons. I love him.
What does Metatron look like in SMT? Let me
He's an
see.
angel.
Oh yeah. I imagine it, but how do they interpret him? Because he's like a seraphim normally, so he's all weird looking.
Yeah, so
but-
he has like kind of robotic appearance. All of the angels in SMT typically are robotic and very androgynous looking. Here, I posted a picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see the robot kind of look.
Yeah,
Which
so
makes
he's
sense because
supposed
his
to be
name sounds like Megatron.
like,
Yeah, it
he's supposed
does.
to be like the mouthpiece of God, right? Like he is
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
that speaks to people when
Yeah,
God
exactly.
speaks to people.
That's the
in
Christian
Christian
lore.
I think it's. I don't know if it's ever actually said in anything that's like not considered apocrypha. I can only remember like one source in apocrypha where
Damn.
it's stated that that's who he is. But like he's cool as fuck. He's actually one of the final boss battles that you have to deal with in Nocturne on the True Demon ending.
Mm.
In True
see.
Demon ending, as you're doing the whole like
So you have to kill
Lavender
the mouthpiece of God. That makes sense.
Yeah, straight
Checks
up.
out.
Today, Spicy, he was talking about SMT. He said SMT has always been Western religion
Oh, come
versus
on.
Eastern paganism.
well,
That's
so-
why all the Norse, Shinto, Buddhist, and Hindu have been falling under chaos alignment
Oh.
and not law.
SMT kind of falls into a lot of really interesting kind of ideas in
Yeah.
religious study, and I think it's
Yeah.
actually really interesting how much of SMT and its spin-offs is based in
There we go.
proper science to a degree. Like you look at Persona, a lot of it is based in Jungian psychology. And
Yeah, it is.
it's not even like they didn't know what they were talking about. They read one Jung book. Like they really know what they're talking about with it, which is interesting. But SMT especially has a lot of real like demonology and religious study involved in it. And
Yeah.
I mentioned the whole idea of like demon is a bit of a misnomer when you're talking about like Jack Frost as a demon. But in demonology, a demon is basically anything that is a lesser spirit.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
folklore characters, small gods, they all can be considered demons in
Demons.
demonology.
Yeah.
Which
Like
is
there's
really
a lot of
interesting.
like a lot of pagan gods would just be considered like a demon sort of thing because the whole idea is that it's like just a regular spirit. It's like a spirit. I think a demon is just supposed to be anything that's like a spirit under like an all like the all powerful god. is
So
the
interesting.
idea.
Like angels could be considered demons then.
Yeah.
In SMT,
Essentially,
they are considered
Interesting.
demons.
they are. Yeah. It's like it's all under that same umbrella, whether like they're close with God or not close with God. They're still like technically demons.
Interesting.
Yeah, and like in Christianity, there has actually been a lot of like kind of censorships and edits and changes over the years. But one of the early concepts of religions and beliefs that eventually stemmed into modern Christianity
No,
is this
God.
idea that other religions aren't wrong. Like, if you believe in some other god, you're not like a pagan who believes in a false god. You just believe in the wrong one, which is
Yeah.
really weird to think about. But like, that is how a lot of early beliefs in Abrahamic religion kind of go. And
Yeah.
if you look at
Yeah,
early
the pagans
Abrahamic
were
religion-
what were they? They were praying to not praying, but they were like sacrificing to Moloch, and there was obviously like what is it? There were a couple other ones.
well, you look at like Beelzebub, right? Beelzebub, in modern
Beelzebub,
times is considered to be
Moloch,
another
yeah.
name for Lucifer or
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's a
Hallel or
different thing
whatever.
originally. It's
Yeah,
a
but
different thing, I think.
It's Baal-Zebul, who is a harvest god.
Yeah,
And like, it's so weird to think that like Christians just said, "Well, your harvest god is a demon to us." Well, not Christians, but Abrahamic, whatever.
Abrahamic
stemmed into it.
because it was different than the one Lord God. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's really interesting. And if you look at actually, there's history that's kind of been censored where there's a whole pantheon of gods that used to exist and be worshipped by the same people who eventually turned into modern Christians.
the early Christian thing was also very. It was like because it wasn't really centralized. A lot of different communities kind of talking to each other like once every couple of years. So because of that, there was a lot of like some guys like had their own little pagan traditions that they would kind of bring into it, and some other ones would have like different ones, and so like the structure didn't really come until like a couple hundred years. I feel like maybe like 200 or so, like 300 or so.
Demonology is such a cool word.
It is a cool
Demonology.
word, actually. It's
And there's
not my favorite-
angelology too.
It's not my favorite cool word right now. My favorite cool word is here. I have like an open tab because I had to look it up when I first heard it because I was like, that can't be a word. It's like a sillier way of saying Schadenfreude. My favorite word is epicaricacy right now. It's a noun meaning
Epicaricacy.
rejoicing at or deriving pleasure from the misfortunes of others.
Schadenfreude is such a German word.
It's such a
Yeah.
German idea.
It has all those EUs and SCHs.
Schadenfreude, enjoyment at the expense of others. That is German. Oh. Have you ever seen the German subtitle for Ocarina of Time?
Oh
No.
Oh,
It's the
No.
funniest thing ever. It's The Legend of Zelda Das Fluten Tuten.
it's not real though. I'm sorry.
It's not?
It's not real. But I knew
Oh,
exactly what you were gonna
I'm
say.
so sad.
No, it's real, dude.
No, it's fucking not.
It's real.
It's real.
It's the actual title.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's not.
I'm going to continue to believe it though. This is
I love
willful
when Mario,
ignorance.
I love the screen stops and Mario's mid blink and he looks tired.
Mario's like cuter in this game than he is in other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he kind of looks like a toy. You know?
Yes, exactly. That's why I say like, he looks like a toddler. You know, he doesn't look like when I play Sunshine. I think, oh yeah, that's like a 50-year-old Italian man. It's nice to see him that way. He's a little cartoon character. He's a little silly guy.
Guys, I'm in the level right now where Mario is in the milk commercial.
It's the
Oh
spooky
my
level.
god, I forgot about that milk commercial.
I love that
The
milk.
coin Mario.
Come on, Mario, jump!
Fine.
Oh, man, that sucks. All right.
I've
Orange
seen so many people like speed running and they choke at this part because of this little guy. Yeah, just
He killed me, dude.
happened to them. Yeah, yeah.
True. What is it? I like that they just got some random woman to voice Peach in this game who like does.
Yeah,
She does like a bunch of
voice too.
She does like a bunch of localization work. She actually worked on the Earthbound Player's Guide.
Yeah, she did.
Leslie
she
Swan.
was just like somebody. Yeah, she was just someone from Nintendo of America, and she's like, "Oh, I'll do it." I get. Like
Yeah.
they asked her if she could do it. It's like, sure.
And
She's the best Peach voice. Like
She-
she's also in Mario
come
Kart
on.
64, I think.
I think
A
so.
couple other little things.
She does what?
I was gonna say on a related note, MonkeyNess. I know you're a big Peach fan.
Correct.
Which Peach is the best Peach?
What do you mean by that?
Like best voice, or are you talking
Best
about
voice or best
game?
design? What?
I'll go with design.
Definitely Paper Peach.
Oh, yes,
No,
dude, yeah.
I
she's
love
the
no
coolest.
Paper Peach is awesome. She has so much attitude. But I mean, in terms of just
Yeah.
design, like I just like the one they've kind of been going with since like I don't know around New Super Mario Brothers. Just it's very classic, very simple. Oh, I love her little summer outfit in a. Wait, let me finish. Yeah, in Odyssey. I love her little beach outfit with the like sun hat. It's super cute.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
I don't appreciate how Arcade went and Inspect elemented that page just to fucking lie. Really believe that? People would just go on the internet and tell lies?
I can't even believe how much I actually really vibe with that picture people send around where it's like me when I spread misinformation on the internet. Oh, it's so much fun. If I just started lying about stuff about the Mother series, no one would question me. Nobody would question
Do
me.
it.
Do it.
Okay,
It's
but
misinformation.
I was thinking about Yoshi's Island because I love the way monkeys look in that game. It's like some of the best monkey design I've ever seen, and believe me, I'm qualified to make
They're
this
incredible.
distinction.
Those monkeys are incredible.
I'm glad we have that clip of you saying those monkeys are incredible now. That's awesome. Smoking
your health is a
required.
resource.
Have
Your
you-
health is a resource for real.
Have any of you guys seen that movie Smoking? What is it? Thank You for Smoking.
Oh yeah, it's all about like smoking lobby, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about a cigarette lobbyist and
Cigarette
and the
lobbyist,
whole
yeah.
movie's just like, yeah, smoking is cool and doesn't cause cancer.
Yeah.
So real.
I can't wait to give my son his first cigarette.
I'll buy him his first pack.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean, is he wrong?
Who was in the wrong
Did he
here?
do wrong?
And Lee Harvey Oswald was like a guy that was like just strung along by like a CIA agent, and he just didn't know any better.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Here's my impression.
Not
of
Lee Harvey Oswald, right? Who was the
that
guy
was
who
the-
murdered him?
I
That
can't
was JFK,
remember.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Who is? I can't remember the Martin Luther King murder. Quote unquote.
But for legal reasons, this is all satire. We're joking.
I'm talking all this is in Minecraft. None of this. MonkeyNess, you said you wanted to. How many more stars did you want to get? You want to get?
I'm gonna get a couple in Rainbow Ride, and then I'm gonna fight Bowser and finish this off.
get
So I'm
Rainbow
gonna
Ride.
take like I don't know 2 or 3 more stars here.
You're at
Yeah, no
79
problem.
stars without even entering Rainbow Ride. Nobody plays Rainbow Ride.
I love
you
Rainbow
never
Ride.
have to.
It's fun.
It's such a good.
It has a lot of
reason.
fun platforming.
It's
I
got
think
that great song.
I think when you're
Yeah.
comfortable in Mario 64 platforming, it's really good. But like nobody plays this game and goes, "Oh boy, Rainbow Ride is something I'm gonna do before I get to Bowser."
You need to get Rainbow Ride pill, dude. You're missing out.
Listen, I like Rainbow Ride. All right, I like it as much as the next guy. I think that it's got some great.
Not as much as me though. Ooh.
That
it's
texture
like-
looks like a sponge.
Nobody
Yeah,
sits
true.
and thinks, "Oh boy, I'm starting a new playthrough of SM64. I can't wait to play Rainbow Ride." You get 70 stars and you go to Bowser and you're like, "Huh, TikTok Clock and Rainbow Rider stages that I missed."
I don't really care for TikTok clock that much.
Sounds like Michael Discord is a hater.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
just
a
a hater, man.
Listen, okay, Wide Clyde says that he plays Rainbow Ride, so.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Wide Clyde.
Sorry.
Great
Sorry,
name, by the
I
way.
guess I missed the one Rainbow Rider in the world.
The Rainbow Ride fandom's dying.
Repost if you're a true Rainbow Rider.
Rainbow Rider is that's like I'm starting up a new like
It's your stage name
gay,
at the club.
it's a gay Harley Davidson biker gang.
Oh, you-
Rainbow Riders.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy
Yeah,
Pride Month.
I can't believe you say you don't like Rainbow Ride, Michael Discord, in Pride Month of all months.
Michael Discord, the gayest man I've ever met, hates Rainbow Ride.
Okay,
Whoa.
hold on. You know Alf, so you can't call me that.
No need to get so defensive, Michael. It's Pride Month. No one cares. Okay, I'm getting one more star here, and then I'm going to fight Bowser.
Man, you said 2 stars. Now you're getting a 3rd.
I said 3. I said 2 or 3.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting a little uppity, aren't I? Okay.
Don't say that.
I love that quote from the interview from after he finished the GBA version of Mario 3. He's like, yeah, I rewrote the ending. I think it's because I'm a better person now. Like, what the hell was that original ending?
What was the
Everybody
original
died,
ending?
Probably.
He said it was much darker than the one that's in Mother 3. So probably
I
just the
love-
whole
I
world.
love the way Mother.
Oh,
That's
God.
sad because I love the way Mother 3 ends. I'm happy he made that change because there's something cool about knowing that's like all dust or like they're all alright. You know, it's just
gosh,
that like the
yeah.
world has to be reborn or whatever. They got to work on it all, but you know it's all gonna work out.
Mother 3 is undoubtedly one of the greatest video game endings of all time.
BLJ.
It's a great
You're not
ending.
gonna BLJ, you suck.
Whoop. It's a great game.
I feel it. You miss this tail, you'll miss the throw. Oh, you actually got it.
Don't sound so surprised.
I'm gonna believe.
Now I choked. Damn.
He can do it.
This
Alright,
is
I believe in him.
the-
He
I
told
mean,
me to believe in him. I'm believing in him. If he chokes here, I'm unsubscribing.
What the hell? Okay. The final
man,
boss
I have a
is...
hard time with those
Alright, I'm
spins
unsubscribing.
too. They're so hard.
Oh no! I
Take
ran
damage
into...
for it.
Damn it! I ran into the fire and died. Alright, whatever.
Monkey, how did you miss that Bowser throw?
I
You were
know.
literally standing next to the bomb. You literally just had to rotate him once and drop him.
Yeah, because Michael's never looked like an idiot playing Mario 64 before. But what was it?
Yeah.
Mello and Arcade, tell about how your guys' Minecraft server went about.
We were playing it with our friend Coast, and Arcade was building a house, and me and Coast built a big dirt tower and would hit each other off of
A
it.
one block dirt tower that just went all
Yeah,
the way up
big
to the
one
height
block dirt
limit.
tower with a ladder, and it's like you get on top of it and try to.
Oh gosh.
Shoved each other
Oh,
off.
that was stupid. Ugh. Okay. Phew.
So every 2 seconds, I was building the house and would step outside, and then someone would fall to their death.
Well, it's cool because the bed's right in the house, so you just
Yeah.
go right back to it.
Yeah.
You just go
It's
out
very
and pick up all
efficient.
your stuff, and then you get back on the tower and try to hit each other off
Yeah,
again.
You know what, guys? I think you guys are right. I think this is the best Peach voice.
Yeah, I love the way she doesn't sound too whispery or high up in this one. Like she
Yeah.
sounds more like a regular woman.
What is it? I love what you were saying. You were
know
saying
a lot
earlier about her.
those?
You were saying earlier about the voice that you like how they just kind of grabbed someone who was working in the offices. That's how they used to do it a lot. That's how like Luigi and Wario's voices were for a long time too. Because Wario was
Yeah,
just some guy in the
yeah.
German localization team.
German localization, yeah.
Yeah,
So you have
Luigi
all
was
those.
French.
So you have those old clips. Yeah. That's you talk about representation in media, right? Mario and Luigi voiced by Frenchmen. That is
Yeah.
so un-Italian. But
I honestly miss that Luigi voice. I think he was really good for it. But I also
Yeah, it
feel like
was.
Charles Martinet does a really good job anyway, so.
I like them both. But what was it? But I love how you have those clips of Luigi and Wario just from like 20 years ago, and they're just like, "Oh my god!" So-
My God!
all right, well,
man.
that concludes
done, huh?
the stream for tonight. Thanks for everyone who stopped by, and I'll do the rest of this somewhat soon, hopefully in the next month or so. Yeah, have a good one, everyone.
Have a good
See ya.
one.
Alright, see ya.